A group of friends receives mysterious messages from their future selves, warning them about an approaching disaster. The first message. It all started on a quiet evening in Willow Creek, a small town where nothing ever happened. Or at least, that's what people believed. Tyler, Emma, Jake, and Sophie, four inseparable friends, were hanging out at Emma's house, playing video games and joking about their summer plans. Then, Tyler's phone vibrated. Unknown number. Do not go to the lake tomorrow. If you do, one of you will not come back. He frowned. Weird. Probably a prank, he muttered. But then Jake's phone buzzed, then Emma's, then Sophie's. Each of them received the same message. The laughter stopped. Who would send this? Emma asked, checking the number. It was untraceable. No caller ID, no way to reply. Maybe it's one of us messing around? Jake suggested, but his voice lacked confidence. Then Sophie noticed something. The messages had timestamps from the future, exactly 24 hours ahead. Someone, or something, was texting them from tomorrow. Ignoring the warning, they debated all night. Who was behind this? Was it just a joke? Or was something truly wrong with the lake? The next morning, despite the warnings, they decided to go anyway. It's just a stupid text, Jake said, rolling his eyes. We'll prove it's fake. They packed up and headed to Silver Lake, a popular but eerie place surrounded by dense woods. Legends spoke of strange disappearances in the past, but no one believed them. As they arrived, the lake looked normal. The sky was clear, the water still. But something felt off. Then Emma gasped. A second message had arrived. Unknown number. Leave now. You don't have much time. A cold wind blew through the trees. The lake, once calm, now had small ripples, as if something beneath was moving. And then, Sophie screamed. Jake had been standing near the water's edge. Now he was gone. No splash, no sound. Just gone. They ran to the shore, calling his name. Nothing. The water was dark and deep, but there was no sign of struggle. Then Tyler's phone buzzed. Unknown number. You didn't listen. His hands trembled. Who the hell are you? He shouted, typing back. But the message wouldn't send. Sophie backed away, panic filling her voice. We need to leave, now! But before they could run, BZZZ, another message. Unknown number. It's not over. Find the cabin. They exchanged terrified glances. The cabin? There was an old abandoned one deep in the forest, barely standing after decades of neglect. With no other option and Jake missing, they decided to go there. The cabin smelled of damp wood and decay. Dust covered every surface, but inside, they found something chilling. A wall covered in old messages. The handwriting was eerily familiar. Emma's eyes widened. These are from us. Dates, warnings, notes about events that hadn't happened yet. Stay away from the lake. Don't trust the voices. The past isn't real. And then, in bold letters, save Jake before midnight. What the hell is this? Sophie whispered, backing away. Then a final message appeared on Tyler's phone. Unknown number. You have 2 hours, or he's gone forever. They raced back to the lake. The water was eerily still, reflecting the moonlight. Tyler, thinking fast, scrolled through the old messages on the cabin wall. One of them read, The lake is not just water, it's a door. A door to where? That's when Emma noticed something. A shadow beneath the surface. It wasn't a fish. It wasn't an illusion. It was Jake. He was trapped underwater, but he wasn't struggling. It was like he was frozen in time. Sophie screamed his name. No response. Then Tyler saw it. A figure standing on the opposite shore. It looked like Jake. Same clothes, same posture, but the eyes were wrong. Too dark, too empty. "That's not him," Emma whispered. "That's something else. A trick. A replacement." They had to pull the real Jake back before it was too late. Emma reached into the water, her hand freezing instantly, but she held on. Tyler and Sophie grabbed her shoulders, pulling with everything they had. And then Jake burst out of the lake, gasping for air. The shadow on the shore? Gone. The water calmed. The strange presence vanished. They had won, but barely. The final message. As they sat on the shore, exhausted and terrified, their phones buzzed one last time. "Unknown number. You changed the future, but it will come for you again." No explanation. No sender. Just a warning. They looked at each other, realizing one thing. This wasn't over. Not yet. Wait for part 2.